Welcome to Atlanta Culinary Journeys. My name is Ligaya Figueres, and I'm the food and dining editor for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. In our year-long series, sponsored by Kroger, we're spotlighting culinarians in Metro Atlanta who are adding to the vibrancy of the area's diverse food landscape. Today, we're at Fogón in Lyons, a restaurant in Alpharetta that specializes in wood-fired Spanish Latin cuisine. We'll also be heading next door to Minnie Olivia Pizzeria. Both of these restaurants are concepts by chef-owner Julio Delgado. He and his family have called Alpharetta home for the last 10 years, and it is here in this northern Atlanta suburb that he opened his restaurants. Let's go check them out. Julio, thank you so much for having us today.
Absolutely, thank you for being here.
Of course. I'm really excited to talk with you because you have an interesting story to tell, I think. You didn't grow up in Alpharetta. In fact, you grew up thousands of miles away.
I did, yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how food led you down a path that ultimately took you to Alpharetta?
Absolutely. You know, I grew up in a beautiful city of Ponce, Puerto Rico, where my grandfather was a butcher for many years. You know, when I grew up in the family, we have these, conversations at the dinner table all the time about food and this and that, because that's all we do as a family, right? It's all was around my grandfather's business. And, when I, decide to move on and think on a career, so I said, let me see if I can become a chef, and here I am.
Now, how did you end up in Georgia, of all places?
I came to be the chef of the Ritz-Carlton in Buckhead. It was a great experience. I was there for 5-6 years. And I love Georgia. It's a great, great city and a great state. And I see my family love it too. I have 2 beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife, and just great town, great neighborhood. We just happy to be here.
So why did you end up deciding to open your restaurants in Alpharetta? Why not somewhere else? Why not in town, Atlanta, the heart of Midtown, something like that? Why did you decide to stay in Alpharetta?
Why not? It's a big A, right? We call it a big A. Alpharetta is just an amazing city. It's one of the most upcoming cities in the state. And I always dream to have a local restaurant that you have people that work with you, who live there, who work with you with a long time. And my goal is to have this neighborhood restaurant create and build this relationship with the neighborhood and with the community, and just be part of it. And when I opened Minnie Olivia, was a pizzeria. It was the first restaurant that I opened. I mean, it provided a really good stage because, refined food or fine dining food is not to be fancy, it's just food well prepared. If we can make a good pizza, we're gonna make it. And that's what I did. Yeah, and a lot of my friends said, "What are you doing? You had never worked in a pizzeria before. You're not Italian, this and that." But I like good pizza. Why not, right? So let's try it out and see what happens. And we put a lot of effort into our dough, into our sauces, and everything we had done. And here we are, 3 years later. We're still going.
Anthony, tell me a little bit about how you and Julio met.
So first, we met at the Ritz-Carlton company. So we both worked at the Ritz-Carlton. We worked there for a while. Julio is one of the guys that is very passionate about the things that he do. And his will is very strong. If he puts his mind into something, there's no going back. We're just going all the way. So that made me go work with him.
And as executive chef for both Minnie Olivia and here at Fogón in Lyons, what do you notice about Julio's style of leadership and ownership?
Oh, Julio's really hardworking guy. So he's always hands-on. He's dedicated to quality. If it's just the best or nothing. He's the hardest worker I've ever known.
Hector, what does it mean to you to see a fellow Puerto Rican find success as a chef here in Atlanta?
To me, it's a great sense of pride. We're putting our name of our country out there, and with pride. He does an amazing job. He always backs up everything that is Puerto Rican and Latino. And it was amazing that we're both successful. We both were able to get together and do things together. And he has been an amazing friend.
And through the years that you've known Julio, what do you notice about his growth as both a chef and also now a restaurant operator?
When I met Julio, he was at a restaurant at the Indigo Hotel, and he was running a beautiful restaurant, and that he put together, really. So I always thought, man, this guy will be great out there, because hotels, restaurants, a lot of time are not accessible for regular people, but we wanted to see that food for everybody.
Now, Julia, I know that Fogón and Lyons is especially personal for you. This is a culmination of a very long career in the restaurant industry. So tell me, what are some dishes that are really emblematic of your cooking style?
Absolutely. Fogón and Lyons is the first time in my career that I actually done a restaurant which is all about me and about where I came from, where I'm from, and my heritage, and in order to my grandfather as a butcher and everything else that we had done. So I think the skirt steak is a great dish, or the churrasco, right? My first restaurant was an Argentinian grill house. And I remember that like yesterday, and we're still using the same chimichurri recipe. And with the skirt steak, we had this beautiful papaya marinade, which is great for the Caribbean, as we say. And then we just marinate the steak and have this beautiful flavor, that churniness, which is so tender and so juicy. It's just a great dish. It's really a good dish, which is represent who I am and where I come from.
Julio, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And congratulations on the new restaurant, and we wish you continued success.
Absolutely, having a pleasure. Thank you for being here.
You bet. And thank you for joining us on this Atlanta culinary journey. Visit ajc.com all year for more stories, videos, and recipes, sponsored by Kroger.
What's so great about being a Kroger Boost member? Free delivery on the Kroger products you love, and more rewards too, like double fuel points on everything you buy. Experience a new level of membership, starting as low as $59 a year with Boost by Kroger Plus. Learn more at Kroger.com today.